What's going on, moviegoers? If you're new to the channel, my name is Christian. Welcome to C-Roll Productions. Was that a very underwhelming Super Bowl Sunday? Now, I'm not talking about the game. I'm not talking about Kendrick Lamar's halftime performance. I'm talking to like the big game trailers and TV spots. I feel like it was so underwhelming other than Thunderbolts. Everything else, you guys, was just bland to me. Just absolute bland. So we're going to be talking about that, you guys. Colman Domingo has come out and said that he's had conversations with Marvel about replacing Jonathan Majors as Kang, but he denied it, you guys. Very interesting stuff, man. Look, as far as Kang the Conqueror goes, I understand where Colman Domingo is coming from. I understand, in his statement, he stated he didn't want to step into, another man's shoes. He wanted a role that he was going to make his own in the MCU. And, that's what he's doing right now for your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man as Norman Osborn. And he stated that he would love to play the live-action version of Norman Osborn in the MCU. That would be quite fascinating to me. I don't really necessarily have a problem with that. I think Colman Domingo is a wonderful actor, and I love what he's doing right now with Norman Osborn in the Spider-Man animated series. So I understand where he's coming from with not wanting to, jump right into another man's shoes for a recasting for somebody like Kang the Conqueror. That's big and massive, and he wants to do his own thing and solidify his own image for a character he's going to bring from the ground up. So I understand where Colman Domingo is talking about. It's quite fascinating. There's still rumors that Jonathan Majors could potentially return as Kang the Conqueror in the MCU. Who knows what's going to happen with that, but I do believe in second chances, you guys. Honestly, I do. And I can't wait to see Magazine Dreams with Jonathan Majors later this year, or like 2 months from now. I believe it comes out. But we'll see what happens with that, you guys. Now, Superman's marketing during the Super Bowl. Now, I understand the whole the Puppy Bowl thing and situation. I get it. But as far as like the Guy Garner promotion, I thought it was a tad bit silly. Now, I understand the reference. I understand the whole bowl cut reference to the Super Bowl. Cool, it's funny. I get it. But I'm like, this isn't doing anything for the fans. And it's a little concerning. And especially after the talk of the town with the last TV spot we got for Superman doing the barrel roll and the whole eye situation. It's still bad talk. And I don't think that this Guy Garner promotion helped the film whatsoever. I was looking on Twitter or X, and the general consensus, people were like laughing at it, like, what is this? What are we doing? Now, I get the Guy Garner character, right? He's supposed to be goofy looking, an a-hole, you name it. And I hate that costume so much. I just hate the leather look. I thought we were past that whole early X-Men vibe of the black leather stuff. I'm just not the biggest fan of the costume. And I don't think that Guy Garner is going to be a big pivotal character in the DCU moving forward, especially when they're currently shooting Lanterns as of today with Aaron Pierre. Cannot wait to see that film. I mean, that series on Max, you guys, it is going to be a huge game changer. But for Superman, I'm a little worried, man. Like, I don't know what happened. In December, there was like this massive parade of Superman fandom. People are excited about it. They can't wait. And then all of a sudden, just within the turn of events, everybody's kind of turned their back on this film. And it's a little concerning coming from a fan standpoint, because I do want Superman to do well. I still think that trailer was absolutely phenomenal. And I want to see the promotion or the marketing for this pick up speed a little bit, honestly. Now, I understand the Super Bowl can be expensive. I know it's cost between $8 to $10 million just to have a 30-second spot. So maybe that wasn't in the budget for James Gunn and Warner Brothers. Maybe they're just kind of be a little bit cheap. And typically James Gunn has stated when he's worked for Marvel, he's always been under budget when making his Guardians film. So I was like, well, was he over budget for Superman? Like, what happened? Who knows? We don't really know how expensive Superman and the budget cost, for that film was. So I don't know the marketing for, the marketing budget for Superman, but maybe they couldn't afford, an $8 million 30-second TV spot for Superman, and they just outed to go with the whole Puppy Bowl thing and the Guy Garner thing, because I don't know, it's a little concerning. I still can't look past that Guy Garner stuff, dude. I was like, this is so goofy and cheesy. Like, what, like who is this really catering to? That's what I really want to know. When releasing something like the Guy Garner thing, who are you catering to within your fan base? I really, really want to know. And I don't mean to throw shade at Nathan Fillion. I know he's gonna, deliver the goofy performance as Guy Garner, the Green Lantern, and Superman. I'm hoping for a tonal shift in the marketing moving forward, because they got to pick up the head of steam, because they have a difficult month. They have a really difficult month with Jurassic World Rebirth and, Fantastic Four First Steps. Now, granted, Jurassic World Rebirth didn't do the massive numbers in its trailer, but still $1 billion franchise. The last trilogy, you guys, made $1 billion each film, Has Superman ever crossed $1 billion mark? No. Has Fantastic Four ever crossed $1 billion mark? No. So there is still that competition with Jurassic World Rebirth coming this July. A lot of people want to see dinosaurs eat people on islands. That's it's just a thing, But as a whole, I just thought the Super Bowl was very underwhelming. Very underwhelming. Like the F1 stuff, or, the Mission Impossible, the 30 seconds. I was just like, that's it? Like, what's going on? I remember like Super Bowl being the biggest event for movie companies, for these big blockbuster studios, to really promote their stuff. And like I said, Marvel Studios is the only one that came out and delivered. Like, that's it. They even had, Disney had like a little Lilo and Stitch thing. And I was like, that's kind of underwhelming. What is going on here? Like, I don't get it. Maybe it's the cost thing. I don't know. Like I said, maybe it's just too expensive nowadays, and Disney's, really keen on saving money and putting where the money should go, which I understand. If you got to do reshoots, I'd rather spend that $8 million on the reshoots than, a 30-second spot, for your Super Bowl ad. But I don't know. It's wild to me. It really is wild to me. I'm still in awe by that last trailer from Thunderbolts. I thought it was absolutely wonderful to see Sentry really that powerful, and especially him turning into the Void and him just doing all that crazy stuff. Just seeing the Void in that trailer was wild to me. I was like, this looks terrifying. Like, the way he was just putting all those people in the Void, I was like, how are they going to stop this man? This is going to be wild. And I love the contrast difference between Bob and Sentry, the voice tone and everything. It all shifts and changes. And that just lets you know how powerful this Void character is when we're talking Sentry. Like I said, he went toe-to-toe with the Hulk. With the Hulk, you guys. He's essentially Superman. He is powerful. So I can't wait. I'm looking forward to, the Thunderbolts coming out this summer. It's going to be a smash hit. And this week, you guys, Captain America Brave New World does release. We have the early social media embargo that does lift tomorrow night, I believe. So be prepared for that. Spoilers, things of that nature, post-credit scenes. I think I'm seeing it Saturday. I have tickets for Thursday, Friday, but right now my scheduling and my wife's schedule, it's just not adding up. So I think I'm going to see it Saturday. So I'm going to be avoiding everything when it comes to Captain America Brave New World, because I want to see my boy Cap on the screen. I'm really looking forward to this movie, and I'm really hoping that it does well, at the box office and critically, because, Sam Wilson is going to be leading the Avengers in these next two Avengers films, of that being Doomsday and Secret Wars. So this has to work. This has to work. Now, do I think it's going to cross the $1 billion mark? No, I don't think it will. I think it will range anywhere between 750 to 850 and within its total run. That's an honest opinion, you guys. I don't think it's going to hit that 900 million mark unless it's absolutely phenomenal and people and critics are raving about it, but who knows? But post your comments down below. Let me know what you guys thought about this year's Super Bowl ads with the trailers and TV spots. Was it disappointing? Were you guys expecting more? What do you think about this whole Guy Garner thing, with Superman and the Puppy Bowl? And what do you think about Colman Domingo having conversations with Marvel about potentially taking over for Jonathan Majors as Kang? Thoughts and opinions? Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. And of course, thank you guys for taking time out of your day for watching C-Roll Productions. Peace.